Today, the former CEO of Alameda Research reportedly apologizes for her role in defrauding customers and misleading investors. Bitcoin dropped less than 0.5%, remaining below the $17,000 level. Ether also dropped, staying slightly above the $1,200 mark.
And I'm wondering here, what does it mean to have seen these testimonies by Caroline Ellison and Gary Wang, and what new information does it give us about this case against FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried?
Now we know where the money went. It went into the Bahamas blue holes.
Yeah.
Or we may have to rename him the Bahamian black hole. But anyway, I was like, that is life imitating art.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's been more than a month since the FTX crisis, and things are getting intense day by day. Caroline Ellison, the ex-Alameda CEO and SBF's ex-girlfriend, and Gary Wang, the co-founder of FTX, were released on a $250,000 bond after they pleaded guilty and promised to cooperate in investigations in the FTX case. Today in this video, Mark Yusko comments on SBF and Caroline. He believes that's all part of the clown show, so stay tuned for more details. And if you haven't joined our community yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos on crypto and FTX. Let's get into the video.
You know, I contend that we're still in crypto spring, right? Everyone's like, oh no, crypto winter's back. I'm like, no, it's still spring. It's just, there was this hurricane, you know, this early hurricane came, Hurricane Sam. He is an actor.
Yeah.
He's an actor. He's been given a script, okay, by the government. Here's what you say. We want to turn this. Look, if you believe, as I do, that this is all coming from a high place, that Sam is a useful idiot, that Caroline is a useful idiot, then what you want to do now is you want to turn the narrative. This is China. This is the PBOC. This is bad guys. We're the good guys. We are the victims. And this guy either is going to walk because it was China, or he's going to disappear. I still think he's going to disappear. That's all part of the clown show. That wasn't, he didn't write that. That was written and leaked for him. This is really crazy, crazy stuff.
Mark Yusko calls SBF an actor and that everything going on with FTX is a clown show. Now that SBF's accomplice has pleaded guilty to fraud charges, it means that shady things were going on at FTX for sure. So, even if SBF says it was a pure lack of judgment that landed him here, we know that's not true. Alameda Research was a key part of Sam Bankman-Fried's scheme. Billions of dollars of customer funds were secretly moved from FTX to Alameda Research starting as soon as FTX was founded. So this was a long-haul scam, and a scam from the very beginning. But SBF insists that, you know, this was due to confusing internal labeling. But in reality, SBF was using some of that money for him. Let's get into the next clip to see what Mark Yusko has to say regarding this situation.
We had this similar activity in Bitcoin at Luna, at Three Arrows, at FTX, and now here.
Yeah.
Where you get this spike right before another drop. And then the logic goes that the people lied, right? They didn't have it, and therefore they had to go buy it. And so that put upward pressure on the price, and then they had to give it to people as they took it out. So when there are these runs on the bank, if the bank doesn't have the money, and whether it's gross incompetence or, you know, planned theft, you know, it doesn't really matter. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You know, if you gave it to political candidates or you just lost it, you know, it went into one of the Bahamian blue holes, you know, or Caroline lost it trading, which I don't believe she ever traded anything. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. And this is the first time I'm going to say this publicly. And I've said it before, kind of naming names, but, you know, on the Friday where we had a collection of us that were ready to fund BlockFi so that they didn't have to take the FTX deal, Peter Thiel's group backed out. No explanation. Just, we're not going to do it. They had $330 million invested in this company, and they walked away. Still makes no sense. All you do is throw in 50, 60 million bucks, which to Peter is like me putting a $5 bill out of my pocket. And it just hit me right now, live. That wasn't an accident. I don't believe that was an accident. And I think this is all a very, look, and you and I will disagree until it's proven one way or the other. But I think this is a very elaborate, I think there's nothing accidental. Of course you put on a clown show, because it's not accidental that SBF was supposed to testify, right? Oh, he's arrested. He's detained. Okay. But he happens to have this perfectly typed out transcript that just gets leaked.
When asked if she knew what she was doing was illegal, Ellison said she did. Bankman-Fried used Alameda as his personal piggy bank to buy luxury condominiums, support political campaigns, and make private investments, among other uses. Ellison used these funds for Alameda's operations, including speculative trading strategies and servicing Alameda's debt. Before jumping into the next clip, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up.
It's not shocking that his mother runs one of the largest PACs, secretive PACs, that the Silicon Valley elite use to kind of get around campaign finance laws. That's not surprising to anybody, perhaps. Is it a surprise that his father went to Yale Law School with a lot of people who are in government, and perhaps is a known expert on trust law? Interesting. Advisor to some of the regulatory agencies. Caroline's father, the head of the economics department at MIT. Her dad was Gary Gensler's boss. All of these things just they paint a really interesting picture. Mm-hmm. The extent of the fraud is clear. It is profound. The guy who cleaned up the Enron mess, who has been charged with cleaning up this mess, publicly stated that this is a worse disaster and debacle than Enron. And Enron was pretty bad. And people went to jail. Somebody actually, died in jail. It's an interesting dynamic.
Now, that's a giant, giant fraud. And SBF is in a world of trouble, especially now that his girlfriend has turned on him. Yeah, things are not looking good for him. But there's also normal people who use the crypto exchange FTX, people who lost all or most of their money, people who will never get any of that back. Let's see how things will turn up ahead regarding this FTX collapse. So, do you also think that it's all just a clown show? What are your thoughts as Caroline Ellison and Gary Wang are released on bond for $250,000? And do you think they will be able to help the authorities to gather evidence against SBF? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found our content informative, share it with your family and friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more crypto-related videos. I'll see you guys in my next video. Adios, and thanks for watching.